What is poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DOPEaxxPANA and welcome to my series Amazon Finds, where I bring you guys the best hair, products, and tools from Amazon sellers. And I'm super excited to team up with Toyotress today to create some beautiful 14-inch butterfly locks. They sent me one pack of their 100% handmade locks that contain 100% human hair curls, and one pack comes with 8 individual packs of locks that contain 10 locks in each pack. And guys, this was more than enough to create a full head look, and so I'm super excited to share this hair with you guys. So one thing that I really love about Amazon is the fast shipping, especially if you don't have time to go to your beauty supply, and the affordable prices. And one thing about Toyotress is they are part of Prime, so you can receive your locks in as quick as 1 day, guys. That's absolutely amazing. These locks are handmade with synthetic hair for the faux locks and human hair curls, and I got this in 14 inches in the color 1B, which is a natural black, and I'm going to be using a total of 6 of these packs to complete this look today. So I do have a couple faux lock tutorials on my channel, but I am going to give you guys a little tutorial. I'm going to start off by braiding my client's natural hair 1 inch to about 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to load those faux locks up onto the latch hook that they provide for you. By loading on multiple locks, it just allows you to move a lot faster, and depending on where you place this lock down on the braid is going to determine the look of the style for you. And so I'm putting these about halfway. We were going for like a mid-back type of look, so I'm going to put one leg of that braid into the lock, and then I'm going to continue to braid down, and this is just going to secure that lock onto my client's natural hair. Now, Toyotress does offer these locks in different lengths and colors. The shortest that you can purchase it in is 10 inches. The longer is 20, but remember, we can always play with the length by adding that lock in lower down on your client's natural hair. Color options, they also offer a 30 and an ombre color with 30 and 27. So make sure you guys go ahead and check their store out if you guys would like to try these locks out. Now, I am going to be wrapping both my locks a couple different ways. I kind of just was playing around with each way to see what I like the most. So the first is I'm going to take my latch hook and I'm going to pull the end of my client's natural hair through that latch hook, and I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this down with my client's hair doubled up. And this method is usually used for people who have longer hair and want shorter locks, because obviously, like, if your client's hair is super long, you're going to have to make it shorter. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't really like this method because right where my client's natural hair is kind of flipped upward, it leaves like a little hump, and you really have to make sure you wrap it extra good right there. So this is probably not my favorite method, but I was just trying it out a couple times to see what I liked. The hair that I'm using to wrap is spring twist hair, and I love to use spring twist hair because it has a little coarseness to it and it's not always super shiny. Sometimes when you use hair to wrap that's super shiny, like passion twist hair, for example, it does give like a super fake look. One thing I really loved about these locks from Toyotress is they do look really, really natural. By using the synthetic hair for the faux lock part, it adds a little bit of a natural look and feel to the lock, and then you have the human hair not only falling throughout but also at the end of the locks. Now, to wrap these locks, once I pull that little piece of spring twist hair through, I'm just going to wrap downward until I cover my client's natural hair completely, and then I'm going to begin to wrap back upward again. You always want to make sure you palm roll if you're not going to use any type of glue or anything just to seal these locks, because they do tend to unravel if you don't palm roll or do anything to stop that hair from unraveling once you are done wrapping. Now, for all the braids that I'm going to be adding above my client's ear, I'm actually going to be adding in a piece of boho hair, similar to like if you were doing boho knotless at the top of the lock. You want to do this because if you don't do this, then it'll tend to like look really flat at the top, and your boho will pretty much start midway, and we don't want that. So anything above the ear, I'm going to make sure that I'm adding a piece of boho hair to fall outward, and then when I go ahead and wrap those locks, I'm going to make sure that as I'm wrapping, I leave that piece of hair out as well. How many pieces of boho hair you add at the top of the lock is totally dependent on you. You can add 1 piece, 2 pieces, or 3 pieces if you want the top of your client's natural hair to look a lot more full. You guys can see there I added in my piece and I only did 1, and then I'm gonna just braid down a couple inches now that I'm at the top of my head, just so that when my lock falls, it is reaching the same length as the ones below it. As always, all of the products that I'm going to be using will be linked in my description section. I'll also try my best to start linking things at the top of the comment section as well. For some reason, y'all find it so hard to click on the description section, so I'm gonna go a step further and make it even easier for you guys. If you guys also check out my bio, I do have an Amazon storefront where you guys can shop all of my favorite products and tools through that link. Now, here are a couple benefits to using this Toyotress hair. Number one, like I said, you guys can get it really, really quickly. That's super important when you're in a time crunch to have the prime shipping. I absolutely love that. I was able to receive my product from them next day. Number two, these locks are super lightweight. They are not heavy. So if you guys want to do a more full look, you guys can add more locks in and you don't have to worry about any type of tension or anything on your client's head. Number three, they're using 100% human hair. I absolutely love that because the longevity of the style will be a lot better for your client. When you use synthetic hair, it tends to tangle a lot faster, so you want to make sure that you are using hair that is 100% human hair for boho always. Lastly, these locks are handmade and ready to go, which means there is a minimal wrapping for you. You really just have to cover your client's natural hair, and I absolutely love that it's pre-sectioned. Literally all you have to do is open the pack and they are ready to go. Now this size for me would be considered a medium, and whenever I do locks, I try not to make them too thick because I feel like it just has a fake look to it. And so this size was perfect for her. It was just right, and I love the way that it turned out. Now, each pack of locks from Toyotress contains 8 packs of locks in there, and each of those 8 packs has a total of 10 locks, so you get 80 locks altogether. I don't really remember how many packs we used off the top of my head, but it was anywhere between 4 and 6. And so it is a lot of hair, guys, a lot of hair. One of the cool things is you can definitely take this hair down and use it for a reinstall. So if you purchase one pack and you have some locks left over and you put those new ones at the top, you will have enough to literally pretty much do your hair twice. Now let's just talk about my Amazon Find series really quickly. I'm going to be showcasing a lot of brands from Amazon on my channel. I'm really excited to do this because I know a lot of times you guys see products and tools and hair and you guys want to know the performance quality of it and how well it is and what it actually looks like. And so if there are any products that you guys want me to try out for you guys, products or tools, let me know in the comment section down below and I would love to do that for you guys. It's also nice just to have some beauty supply alternatives. So I'm pretty much on my last row here. You guys will see me wrapping, and I didn't always crochet my client's natural hair up, so this one I kind of left it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap these last couple locks and we will get into the finished look. One thing I really love is like once you're done wrapping, you're pretty much done unless you want to style your client's natural hair. And I am going to be doing a couple styles for you guys just so you guys can see how beautifully they turned out. Now, if locks aren't your vibe, Toyotress also offers boho twist and boho braids as well, so make sure you guys check out their store on Amazon so that you guys can see what awesome products they have for you guys. So this here is our finished look. I did just do a couple different styles with it. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section down below. I felt like this style was perfect for my cousin and it looks really, really natural, but also yet still super full. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and thank you guys so much for tuning into my video.